Thank you, Frederic. So I realize I'm the one that's standing between you and a canopy and a glass of champagne, or perhaps a beer made by a brewery using fuel cell micro-CHP. So I will try to keep my concluding remarks short but succinct and to the point. So today's event was a major milestone in the development of European fuel cell micro-CHP sector. We celebrate the end of Europe's largest market introduction trial for this innovative technology. As we have heard from industry, PACE has been one of the most important bridges for fuel cell micro-CHP in key European markets. Thanks to PACE, we are able to confidently say that fuel cell micro-CHP systems are market ready, consumer friendly, and a key efficiency, decarbonization, and energy resilient solution for Europe. It also demonstrates that the European industry is committed to bring a range of fuel cell micro-CHP technologies to mass market, empowering consumers and catering to their needs. So this is an excellent example of European net zero industrial leadership we've heard a lot about today already, committing to scale up strategic technology despite the many supply chain, regulatory and market, and unfortunately in some cases political barriers. We look forward to the momentum gained during the PACE project, also begun by its predecessors, Enfield, Calix, even the KFC, which ended last year, being continued, ensuring fuel cell micro-CHP production is further scaled up in Europe and is available as a mass market product in the years to come. The technology is ready. It offers consumer, environmental, and EU competitive benefits. But this needs to be backed by a strong commitment at a political and at policy levels. So some take-home messages to European politicians and policymakers. First, we need to embrace energy system thinking to better account for the complexities entailed in the energy transition, and we've heard a lot about that in the last panel in particular. We need to speed up decarbonization efforts because each gram of CO2 counts. The sooner we reduce emissions, the better. Take a technology-inclusive approach, fostering all decarbonization solutions, as well as synergies of clean solutions. We heard from a modeling perspective, especially in the technical session, how fuel cell micro-CHP complements and works together with heat pumps. So again, let's not discount or highlight what we don't want, but let's look at all solutions and how they can work together in a more intelligent way. We need to continue European industry, further develop net zero solutions, reinforcing local supply chains, and offer a range of clean technologies to consumers to continue to increase resiliency. Fuel cells and micro-CHP technologies are recognized in the EU taxonomy. We heard from Alexander earlier, and of course the more recent Net Zero Industry Act, where fuel cells, stationary fuel cells, are seen as strategic solutions for the EU's climate and energy solutions. This needs to be backed up, of course, with effective policies at both EU and national levels. And finally, I think in the spirit of continuing the momentum gained with PACE, we will soon be able to announce an alliance that fosters cooperation at a European level on stationary fuel cells. Its working name, European Stationary Fuel Cell Alliance. It needs a little bit of work, but you get the gist. The alliance will involve PACE partners, and I can confirm today that SolydEra, Viessmann, BDR Thermea / Sendertech, as well as other supporters of the technology are already on board, and we're looking forward to further building the alliance, and hopefully we'll be in a position to announce it shortly to really continue on all the great work that's been done on the research and innovation level, especially for PACE and of course, especially for Enfield, but also PACE, and building on that momentum and all the good work that's been done over the last 10, 15 years, and continue to push and bring the technology to real mass commercialization in Europe, complementing other technologies. The alliance the main premise of the alliance is really to further promote and especially at a policy level to ensure the policies are in place to keep the further uptake of fuel cell micro-CHP. It's not limited to micro-CHP, but all stationary fuel cells. So there are other projects besides PACE, such as ComSOS, which is looking at much larger apparatuses, I think up to 60 kilowatts. And we heard from some of our manufacturers, I think on the Bosch side, that they're looking at 100 kilowatt, especially for industrial use. So keep an eye out for that. The announcement we hope will be in the coming weeks, and we look forward to sharing more information with you. So I'd like to thank everyone in the audience for being with us the whole day. I'd like to also thank everyone who was involved in putting this together. That's the PACE partners, my staff at COGEN Europe. We have the technical crew. We have more people with cameras than people in the room sometimes. And that's really just to capture the event. And then all of this will be made available online. The videos, video clips, pictures, the presentations, everything will be available online. Not immediately. We need a little break. But I would say within a week to 10 days, most of this information will be made available on the PACE website. So thank you again, thank you for your attention, and thank you for everyone online, and thank you to anyone in the future who reviews this video. Thank you.